Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today guys, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be setting up backups for your Minecraft server. We'll be making backups easy with Ebackup. So this is using the amazing feature on Spigot known as plugins. We'll be going through the download process of Ebackup, the installation process of Ebackup, and how to use commands to activate. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find your Spigot server. I'll be using the one from the previous tutorial. Open up your Spigot server folder. Open up your plugins folder, and this is going to be where we will paste our plugin once we download it. So next up, you want to open up the browser of your choice, and you want to type in ebackup spigot. You want to click on this Spigot MC ebackup, simple and reliable backups for your server. I will include this link down in the description. And what you want to do is you're going to want to download this Java file. And we will actually save this Java file straight into our Spigot server. We're going to click on our Spigot server, click on the plugin folder, and hit save. And then we can X out of this. From here, you can see the eBackups plugin is now installed on the server, and we can go ahead and boot up the server by running our start.bat we made in the previous tutorial. Minecraft Watchdog has loaded, and now our server GUI has loaded as well. What you'll see now is that you have a plugin initialization down here. eBackup enabling, initializing backup, configured the cron task. So by default, eBackup is set to backup automatically every night at 4 a.m. I personally use that as my default backup setting. I don't bother changing it. But if you want to change it, you can very easily go into your plugins section, go to eBackups, and change the configure.yml. And you can alter the cron task based on the information here. Now, I won't be walking you through this today, but if you want to do it, it's very easy to do. Now, you can also change the max backups it will save. I personally keep every single day-to-day backup of my servers, but if you are limited on space, you can tell it to keep 20, keep 10, keep 100, it's up to you. Now, if you want to trigger a manual backup, so let's say you are about to do some maintenance on your server, or you're about to install a new plugin or data pack, and you're not sure how it's going to affect the server, trigger a manual backup, you want to type into your command line ebackup space backup. And you'll see here, it'll start doing a backup. You'll get errors on the session locks while your server is running. That is completely fine. This does not affect the backup at all. Picking up other files, this will not only back up your world file, it'll actually back up your entire server directory, except for your logs file, and except for the other eBackup files in the plugins folder. This means you can actually grab one of your backups and extract it in the event that your server is damaged or no longer functional. You can extract the server backup and run it as if nothing happened. So what we're going to do is we're going to let this run. To find your backups, you're actually going to want to go back into your server folder, go back into plugins, go into eBackups, go into backups, and you will see the zip here with the date and time. So you have year, month, day, and then your time based on the 24-hour clock. As you can see, this now has a size equated to it, which means it's probably finished. Okay, it's not finished yet. It'll actually tell you when it's finished, and what I suggest is if you're ever going to take your server down for maintenance or adding in plugins, updating plugins, do your backup, wait till it says that it has finished, which should be any second because there's not really anything on this server. Where is it? But yeah, in here you'll be able to open this once it's actually finished, and you'll be able to see the full layout of your server file. And yeah, it's that easy. So this will back up automatically at 4 a.m. Obviously, you want to be keeping your server up 24/7. So with your restarting start.bat we set up in the previous episode, now your ebackups, the likelihood of you having any major server downtime is very little. Because if you ever have an issue where, let's say, chunks reset or anything, you can just extract an old backup. Your server should never go offline. Or if it does go offline, it should only be offline for the time it takes for your plugin to restart your server. Now, guys, while we're waiting for this, I'll tell you about the next episode. The next episode is going to be setting up a Chunky. Chunky is used to pre-generate chunks in your Minecraft servers and worlds, which will greatly reduce the amount of lag you get when generating, or not when generating, when traveling large distances. It can also be used to help set up your game for MCA selector, which is something I might cover in another video if you're interested in seeing. But yeah, in the next video, guys, I'll be covering Chunky. If you guys want to see me set up any other plugins or need tutorials on how to set up other plugins, let me know. But as you guys can see, that just said local backup complete, which means we can actually now stop the server. You don't have to stop it to be able to access the backup. I just like doing that. Oop, and our automatic startup's going to go again. Hold on. I think I need to kill Watchdog real quick. Kill that. Open it back up. Here we go. And as you can see, it's an entire replication of your server files. So it's as easy as that. It will just back up every single day until it either runs out of storage, or if it hits that threshold of the default 20 backups, it'll start deleting the previous backups. And yeah, that's all you guys need to do to be able to set up easy backups on your Spigot server. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.